I mean, look at this. What are you?
I
Got,
think
what
I
are we
think I should
talking
be
about?
streaming now on Twitter.
Oh shoot! It looks like
Can you get?
you might be. Hang
Oh
on,
yeah, it's
on your
working.
personal.
On my personal, yeah. Like this
Oh,
would be
you
cool
are,
if.
bro. You are. Let's go.
Awesome. Oh, let's go. We
Yeah.
figured it
Jackus is
out.
rugging the stream. Got it.
After
Let's
6
go.
months, we figured this one out. How long?
Dang.
But that would be cool if you like run the stream on everyone else's account, right? Like if I'm running it on my account, Max is on his own, and you guys are on your own too.
Oh,
I
we could
suppose
do
someone.
that.
Yeah, I suppose someone has to do it from the BB account too. Jackus, what moisturizer do you use?
Jackus, I need your commentary on that new moon sell-off, brother.
Oh no, here we go again.
I mean, how can we deny? How can we deny the Pico top?
But what
If
about
we send on the next full
the
moon,
one before?
Are you a rock?
What about the one
respecter,
before?
Jackus?
We went down a little bit after. We went down.
What the fuck? We went high. We went up.
Yeah.
What
Not
about the
perfect.
bullish?
Not
What about the bullish ones, bro?
It's about confluence, Jack. It's about confluence.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I get the
Study
confluence,
this
right?
one.
Like, all right. So now listen, Tiger. All right, that's what I was saying at the very beginning, right? Like, if there is a confluence and it
Yes.
aligns with TA,
Yes.
then why not? I just wouldn't be blindly buying and selling because
Yes.
like moon is white or gray.
I agree.
How do you tell if you're streaming?
Did you try to do it? Will?
I didn't try. I already have one set up.
You said it at the top right corner. It says stream to your
Oh
audience.
yeah, it's
so
working. Look,
I think it's working well.
Is Will streaming now too? Oh my god!
He is.
Let's go.
Did you just click add a new destination?
No,
Yeah,
I already
he
had
is
an
streaming.
account, man.
Listen, Will, I liked
Better
your
than say.
stream. Will, I liked
I'm
your
not logged
stream.
in. Okay.
You better
You
like
like
my
my
stream
stream?
too.
I'll go over there.
Oh wow, I got Jackus. I just got notified that you went live.
That's amazing.
Oh.
Wow.
Jackus, if we send on the next full moon, are you a rock respecter?
Listen to me. I need you to like my stream first. I need you to join my stream now. Yeah. If we moon on the next one, all right. I'll start using it as a confluence. If we do moon on the next
All right.
one.
Slowly but surely. But we got a comment.
What about the SR as the support, Tommy? Are you going to be a respecter too?
I'm afraid I can't do that, Jackus, but we'll find a compromise. Oh, we'll find a compromise. But I need you guys to smash that like button because we have Chimp Phone over here in the comments calling for a cycle top. Whether that's ironic or unironic, either way, Jack, we need to see Jackus's golden alpha because he's got some great stuff for you guys if we can get up to 300 likes. So
Hold up.
make sure to smash that like button.
He
Did you
does.
say
he
Chimp
does.
Phone just started drugs?
Yes, he did.
Oh man, Chimp
300
Phone.
likes.
Oh no.
Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate.
By the way, guys, I'm also streaming on YouTube. It seems on my YouTube page as well.
You have a
which I was
YouTube?
not- I mean, I started it like in the bear. Well, we were past the bear market, and I only uploaded like 3 videos, right? Like I did one on commodities, one on East bottoming at 1500, which was, by the way, the exact bottom there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, it's taking too much work doing these videos, and I'm just streaming with you guys anyway. So, like, people that want to find me know where to do it. I mean, if I had like someone who can, for example, I don't know, cut, like video edit my takes and then put it on my YouTube page, then why not? But it's too much work for me, which I do not have time for.
let's take a look at some the coins.
I
Yeah.
know.
What is that ETH chart?
Dude, it looks rough. It looks rough. Just
I mean, it could just be Bitcoin realistically a few weeks behind as well.
what do you mean?
Like, I mean, I know the structure is a lot different, but maybe that the spring up from the low that ETH did, I just think ETH structurally probably needs more time than Bitcoin. I can't really articulate, like, it's not the same structure, but if you were to assess Bitcoin and ETH, like the ranges that they're currently in, you would say that ETH is further behind in its range than Bitcoin, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't listening one bit, Tommy. I apologize.
I wasn't butting ETH. I promise. I wasn't butting ETH, but it's not surprising to see that ETH looks like this when I look at some of the shit coins across the board. Like, I mean, there are some strong ones, but I'm going to point to like BNB specifically showing weakness. It's going to be difficult for altcoins to break out when that's the backdrop. And then, of course, a few meme coins look really weak, right? Like Floki has looked weak all week. No pun intended. WIF has looked weak for a few weeks. I mean, some risk assets look strong and some look like they can leg down again.
But wouldn't you also say that's like lessons learned? Like, don't add utility to your shitcoin?
Yes, I always say that.
That's why Floki's weak.
Listen, I dumped Floki. I was a nice rider of Floki, but I was saying, hey, it's breaking the structure here. Not good. Dump your Floki.
Stairs up, elevator.
I think it's gonna be bad, man. And I think this is only the beginning for lots of memes. And I think that the only winner that can be there is Pepe from the majors.
Yes, Jackass.
I mean, Abdok is doing amazing, right? But I don't consider Abdok to be a major just yet. But Floki is done. Floki is done, man, in my opinion.
That looks pretty cooked.
It does.
That looks like what Don Alt thought was going to happen to Pepe.
Yeah, this is
Don Alt was just following the wrong one.
Classic.
Yeah, he should have been shorting this dog coin.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as Pepe is holding 90, whatever that number is pronounced. To be honest, I'm not sure how should I pronounce like that 90
I don't know,
something.
bro. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's like you have like 4 zeros after a zero, then you have some number, and then you have like another like 6 zeros. Like, what the fuck?
The meme coin, these are meme coins priced in a way that, and you can tell they're priced in a way where like they want people to have as much as possible, but that you cannot pronounce what the actual price is.
Yes.
Yeah, you just pronounce buy more. Do you see that price? No, just buy. Just kidding. But yeah, as long as it's holding the support, all is good. But if it drops below, guys, do not marry your bags. Marry your bags.
I would agree with that. That would be an ugly full deviation if that played out. But I don't think that's not my bias. That's not my bias on Bitcoin.
I do not think it's going to be, Tommy, for 2 reasons. One is that Pepe is again the most memeable meme. I mean, it's the frog, right? And second is that given how high it goes and the pullback it's currently doing, it's cleaner. Like there is more to it, but I think it's going to hold that support well.
I feel like if Pepe breaks down, I think it's more of damning for the entire meme coin thesis than just Pepe. Like I literally think it should probably remain the leader for meme coins for the foreseeable future. Otherwise, you're literally just going to be stuck in low cap shitters, and no large cap memes are going to pump for the foreseeable future if Pepe is painting a full deviation. But Not to say that it can't see lower prices than here, but yeah, I think breaking market structure on Pepe would be a tough look for the entire sector of meme coins.
You just got to hold that. You got to hold that. I wouldn't want to see it lose that zero, or add a zero. That's what I would not want. Trump USDT about to explode, is it? Is it, brother? Oh my. Wow.
Oh wait,
Good chart. Huh?
Oh wow.
Look at the
That
chart,
thing has
bro.
been so strong for weeks, man.
Dude, I know.
A lot longer than a few weeks, though. What am I saying? It's literally been strong since 2023.
Ooh, no, that's a tough look. That's
It looks
a
like
tough
Pepe.
look, bro.
It looks like Pepe.
Yeah, it does look like Pepe. Imagine fading. Imagine fading the 1/6. Look at Pepe, bro. Who could have foreseen? Who could have foreseen?
Wonder if we nuke on market check. That'd be wild.
I mean, we're nuking right now, aren't we?
Yeah, a little bit. But I'm talking a proper candle, not like
Proper nuke.
not a slow bleed during the stream, like a real candle.
Who could have foreseen? Tried to tell him. I tried to tell him.
The 1618 or
Dude, it does. That's no joke, bro. It's no joke. That's 30%.
A wild
down.
Evan Casey appears in the comment section.
I know. He said rotate to XRP.
Didn't he say that he was coming on the show today?
he says that, man. He says that sometimes, but
You're here now, Evan Casey. So now
you
we're
missed
calling
the
you out.
audience attacking him earlier, Will.
Yeah, they came for him. Yeah.
Come for the neck. Come for the neck of Evan Casey.
Smash Reviews ask Jikis, do you only moisturize your hands? No. I'm moisturized everywhere. And I moisturize other people too.
Evan Casey needs to moisturize his streams and show up.
I live in a very dry state, guys. I
See-
actually have to moisturize here.
I do too. I live in Vegas.
Yeah, I live very geographically close to Will. My fiance would always tell you I don't moisturize enough, though.
I don't mind disclosing my location because you come to my house, you get one of two things: a steak dinner or a Snickers.
Oh
One of the
my God, bro. What?
He sneaked it in. He sneaked it in, man.
Oh man,
God.
man, Will. Let's look at some other shitters. Have we looked at with you?
How shitty are we talking here? With
Yeah.
Cook.
So the soul coins do not look very good.
Man,
I didn't even look at
log.
Bond.
Get me out of log mode.
What is not looking good?
The soul
With.
coins, they look like they're gonna stab at some liquidity lower.
Unless Tommy, you are buying a football token. One specific.
Unless you are buying a token that has the word up in it that only goes up.
Yes. There
Or
is
that. Or that.
dog, and there is the soccer stuff. Yes.
I didn't want to name it on the stream much though, because I would be.
I know. It's too low. It's way too low, bro. The Discord knows though, so
The Discord knows.
this is what it is.
That's gonna take all those stops and then within a week be back at like $3. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Didn't you love the
it does
dip
feel
today on Updog? And then all of a sudden it was right back where it started.
Yeah. Good coin, Will. It's a good coin.
Interesting.
Bruv, every time you go to the restaurant and the waitress asks you, what dip do you want with that meat? And you are like, with that meat. And you're like, the dip?
The trauma.
The dip? She said the dip. I want no dip.
No dips.
It's funny. It's funny. I see the comments. It's like we mentioned soccer coins, and I've seen like 2 or 3 different suggestions. I don't think like there's so many soccer coins. I didn't even know that they existed until pretty
I know.
recently.
Today.
Yeah.
But everybody
I
has a
mean-
different one, man.
I mean, soccer coins are the next meta, guys. I'm telling you, it's after meme coins.
Good old
Just
Said-
support your favorite club.
What does
by buying
Chili's
their-
look like?
I remember that whole meta. That was the World Cup, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you always go like coin USDT?
Should I, you're saying should I go
Yeah.
USDT?
Yeah, like I've noticed that you often write a coin like the name, but you don't add the USDT. So
yeah.
if you do that, you usually always find it.
No, sometimes I like to see the perp pairs and whatnot. But is this the World Cup? Was this the World Cup?
No, the World Cup was not.
it
It was
during-
not eyes.
No, the World Cup was it was in 2020, wasn't it?
2022. It was that during that bottom. Yeah, there. You had it.
Here?
There. It was no, right. That bottom, yeah. That run was from the bottom up there. But it actually outperformed insanely because it was like during the peak bear market when everything was selling so bad and
Mhm.
Chili's was one of the only coins that was running. Like
It was funny,
it's-
it was
it's
the only
way-
one
It's way
running.
more, yeah. It's way more clear on the BTC pair, Chili's BTC.
But then it's the only one that's dead now too.
Yeah. It died right after.
Everybody was like, Chili's was gonna front run the market. Everybody getting Chili's. Now look at it.
Not chilling anymore.
Chili's, man. I actually was shorting this back in, I want to say it was towards the end of 2021, man. I was shorting this thing. I can't believe how long it took to bottom. Like I remember I knew exactly where price was going to go, which was basically a full round trip, but I did not think it would take so long to get to these prices.
Yeah.
That's wild. Another Binance scam.
Hmm.
What does BNB look like, Tucker?
That is a good question.
BNB impacted.
I love
Oh my
I love how
God.
it's dumping. But
Back
because
to
I
entry.
sold.
Oh man, is this gonna be one of these? This is kind of the spot though, man. Like you this is I like this spot. You gotta hold it right here, you're cooked. I like these
Yeah, because
lines.
once you're looking for like 530-ish, 520-ish on this, maybe lower.
Oh, you
I
were
wa- I
looking
was looking-
lower.
Yeah.
You wanted
Like
450, didn't you?
440. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that would be quite a drop.
Well, I guess some
Man.
VC scams already played that pattern out though, didn't they? Like that's basically where STX went. That's where
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure
Say.
other coins that look like
Say.
STX.
Yeah, that's me VC scamming BNB.
Wait, is this
VC
the
scamming
actual
VC scammers.
account in the stream?
Wait, what?
this the actual Updog account in the stream?
Oh yeah.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh
That
my god.
That's wild.
Wait,
Let's
Wild.
go.
no way.
Yeah.
Dude, we gotta pull it up for him, bro. Or is it not? Is that not cool?
No,
No, it's
talk about it. We don't need to look at it, but
All right.
we have been talking about it a lot, guys.
We have been talking about it a lot. I mean, we're bullish. What are we gonna? We're not gonna.
We are all in. What are we
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, we're all bullish.
I have my entire net worth in a soul shit coin, guys.
It's up and has a duck in the name. So
I mean,
What
it is
else
one of
is
the
there to
craziest looking
discuss?
charts I've ever seen. But
Oh look, they've been a BB viewer for a long time.
Oh hell yeah,
that's awesome.
that is awesome. Who would have foreseen, man? Who would have foreseen? I love just kind of the unexpected audiences we've kind of picked up over the last 6 to 12 months, because I've been noticing, like, I feel like it could be anybody that winds up in here, and they I don't know what brings them, but they stay for hopefully the quality content. Which, speaking of
Boys.
quality content, guys, this is a good time to remind you to hit that like button. If we can get to 300 likes, we'll get some very high quality content from Jackus. And I definitely think that you want to see it, outlining potentially what could happen with Bitcoin from here. So hit that like button if you haven't already.
We rugging boys.
no, we're fine. We're fine, bros. We're good. I like the
We rugging.
non.
No, BTC is rugging.
It's okay.
Curve is gonna
I'm
rug
all
to
in
zero.
memes, bro. I'm all in memes.
Curve is selling Bitcoin.
I mean, I don't know if Curve is explicitly selling Bitcoin, but Curve is going to probably cause forced selling that will cause some selling on Bitcoin or altcoins, one of the two. DeFi
Either
is now
my
collateralized.
Bro, this is a golden bid zone on Pepe. I'm telling you guys right now. A golden bid zone.
I'm gonna front run your golden bit zone.
Good. Good.
Send it.
Let's look at an old market check favorite, Tucker. Let's look at Matic.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that. Good old Matic.
Good old Matic, looking
Just
like
gonna make
Curve
sure there.
nuked.
I said I'm just gonna make sure there's no TA on this chart before I pull it up.
Do you guys know what the
It's probably just like this.
you guys know the
Yeah.
euthanasia roller coaster meme, right?
The what?
The euthanasia roller coaster.
Oh,
You know, like the big loop, smaller loop, smaller loop, smaller loop.
yes,
supposed
yes, yes,
Right,
yes.
financial markets. That is
Yeah.
Matic. That's literally Matic.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before
Wow.
it actually, I feel like, I mean, why doesn't this just do what we're talking about WIF does, where it just takes all those lows right now and puts in that definitive high time frame low?
Guys, you won't find this analysis anywhere else.
You know the infinity sign?
Top notch.
Huh?
You know the infinity sign?
Of course, you mean this?
Yes. That is
Whatever.
Matic in a downtrend
the
to infinity.
The infinite downtrend.
The infinite downtrend.
The Sandeep supply is it's too strong, man. It's too strong.
Bro, they smash it every time they try to rally. It's like, bro,
They
Yeah.
do.
nobody's
And
gonna want to touch your coin when you do that shit.
It's gonna have to culminate into some sort of liquidation event on this thing. I don't know what that means from a pricing standpoint, but I actually think this one is maybe a little bit tethered to Binance weakness. So if BNB is gonna actually trade into 450 or like below 500, Matic will probably take a pretty big hit.
Yeah,
I almost wonder if this is a coin that the Binance quants were selling off to keep BNB propped up.
good potential on it, man.
Matic.
Yeah.
They could have been.
Somebody said, "Is that a big ass bull flag?"
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, if you flip the chart upside down, it works out really well.
Will bull flag, brother.
Study bull flags.
Study bull flag. The poll is not even.
Chart looks like absolute shit, and I buy shit.
Study the bull flag. Study Koosh.
They need to work on something. I don't know what it is you need to work on, Polygon, but for the love of God,
Didn't they try to
stop
pivot to
dumping on
AI?
everybody.
Lewis has got it.
That is
Exactly.
a roller coaster. I know.
Curve was the exact same thing though. Like if you look at Curve before the big puke, it was literally the bigger into smaller and smaller loops until eventually support gave out. So
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it looks like it's heading into. It looks like it's just like support's gonna eventually just fall out from underneath and it's just gonna fall hard. Like look at Bitcoin in 2000. Hold on, Tucker. Pull up Bitcoin in 2017. Same exact chart pattern as fucking.
No, pull out Auger.
What?
Look
this?
at that. Now, yes. So see that bottom where they just keep retesting and retesting and retesting, and
Yeah,
then
they just like, ooh,
and then
God.
eventually just puke. Yeah.
But that's
what that
it.
shit
This
looks like.
this part doesn't exist. You just go to zero.
You just go to zero.
Yeah.
There's no turnaround for it.
Yeah. It looks like that right there.
Oh my God.
There.
That's honestly what it looks like it's going to do. It looks like it's going to just keep rounding down until it gets to a point of support to where it's just gonna puke.
Dear God, are we nuking?
I need you to pull out Auger.
Matic has been
Auger.
a very, very sad underperformer this cycle, man.
Oh, bro. I'm so over. Crypto is dead. May the
that's a
bump be with
disgusting
us.
candle, man. That is a disgusting candle.
What we said at 66? I mean 64. So it's all right. It's no biggie.
Now I said on the call this morning, I'm getting more into the camp that we're probably going to see that 63, 64K level tagged on the corn, like Jack has been talking about. Oh man, we brought out
Here we go. The drums.
I was like, are we in the stream? I was like, awesome.
It's
I
the
hate
bongo.
the audio you have set for it. Though,
Dude, you can't turn it down. This is as low as you can
no,
go.
it's the choice of audio.
Oh yeah, I know.
It was better before that. It was better.
Quick question: does anybody know why the Agger is up?
The bongos are back.
The
How do we
bongos.
change the? How did
What'd
I
you
Does
do
say,
that?
anybody know? Does anybody know why this is up?
Yeah, Will, because we're nuking.
No. Look at the like button.
Oh no.
Go ahead and switch this over to like flower futures or something.
Wait, hold on,
No.
We're at 203 likes. It's not bad.
How many viewers?
I already closed the window.
Let's do a like to viewer ratio.
366 viewers.
So
Wait, is
not
that
even
good?
2/3.
How's the volume? How's the volume?
The volume's pretty good, man.
Okay, good. The bongos was like it fucked up the volume. But I think we're good now. Hang on. Let's zoom out to the 15-second. Oh my God.
Hold on. Somebody said, will BB be the same or will they persist and drive? I think that question needs to be rephrased.
Will they what?
How much more will they persist and drive? And it will definitely be the same.
Yeah, brother, we're just getting started. We are guys that enjoy the markets and we have a lot of fun doing it. So I think that's the biggest key, is that we're here every day and that we really enjoy just talking markets with you guys. So I don't see that changing. So
Yeah,
You saw the comment that we're referring to, right, Tucker?
Yes.
Prim
But,
Pandya. Can we get a highlight on his comment?
Who?
PREM Pandya.
How far up is it, Will?
A little bit.
Oh no! Why are you digging that far back in the comments? I see Ozil super chat. We should do this. Oh, Ozil.
BB micro team.
Okay, I can't find it. Will, it's over.
He said, "I just panic liked."
What
Oh,
likes
this
we
guy?
have?
Yes.
BB team, how do we prepare for the Euro Cup? We know how we prepare.
Yeah, if you want to know how to prepare, go join the Discord because we are well prepared right now. Are we getting a little bottom forming here? Can you draw on this thing?
it's a 15-second chart, Tucker.
I'm aware. I'm
Oh,
aware.
we have the plays for the Euro Cup. We're just not allowed by Maxis standards to display anything that's very, very low cap. And so in that case, we're only allowed to display it within the Discord. So Discord members know, and we're not allowed to put it on stream because it's too low cap. But we do have the play for Euro Cup.
By the way, another way to prepare for a Euro Cup, or the way I do it, right? So I just bought a new TV to stream it on. I bought a barrel of proper chick beer. I invited friends, and we gonna watch this thing live. Yeah, the barrel, man. You don't drink beer. You don't drink beer. You don't drink. Yeah. Anyways, that's
by the barrel.
No, I agree with you, Jack.
18.
I was going to say he doesn't know about the barrel. That's the problem.
The barrel. You mean a keg? I think
you
he means
don't
a keg.
know about a barrel. No, not a keg. A keg is metal.
Yeah, I'm aware.
A wooden barrel.
Will, how often do you drink out of wooden barrels?
Look, all I'm saying is it has a different taste. It has a different flavor. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a keg. Keg. Oh, all right.
That's how I know Will drinks whiskey.
Yeah. Wasn't sure how to pronounce it in English.
It's just a different feel, man. All right, so rather than kill everybody's ears, let's talk about this. Where are we going? Let's get some targets.
All right,
on the chart for the.
It's over 44K.
We need to get to 300 likes, and then Jack is just going to share his alpha.
Oh, it was 300, huh? Yeah. So if we get to 300 likes,
we're at 242, guys. You can. I know we can push for 60 or 58 more likes. You're not going to catch me with incorrect math live on stream.
The thing is
listen. If you guys are panicking right now, you maybe want to panic the like button so that you get some alpha and you don't have to panic anymore. It is what it is. The YouTube overlords, the big tech overlords demand us to do this, right? It's not we want to do this. Yes, Raduna says. Like there is a very special comment, which is a very special word I like to use. I'm not gonna say it right now, but you guys know.
Oh man, oh man, what a week in markets, man. What a week in markets. Like there really was so much volatility. I mean, it literally feels like a year ago. Well, not a year ago, but like a month ago that. On Monday and Tuesday, we were just relentlessly nuking into the macro events. And then yesterday, we were so back. And now today, it's once again so over.
I have a question, though, on you guys, all of you. What do you make up of the fact that BTC is nuking while we saw equities just shoot up for straight new all-time highs?
Surprised a little bit to see that.
I want to add to that too, because I feel like we're not talking about it enough. But I mean, we won't say all but certain altcoins too are signal to me, right? Or certain meme coins even. And the strength that they're showing with the stock market is just showing me that this Bitcoin dump is a literal just joke. It's a joke. Like this thing's going to come down, it's going to hit a range, and everything's going to pop off. And I think like not enough people are acknowledging that. They're just looking at this like, oh yeah, the market's coming down, Bitcoin's coming down. Get out of all of your extras. Get out of all of your high leverage plays. Get out of all of your meme coins. They're too high risk. I've been riding my meme coins the entire time that this Bitcoin has been sitting up here chop solidating, and they've only been driving higher. Like think about that for like 2 seconds. Like they've only been going higher. And I think not enough people are acknowledging that. They're looking at this like, oh yeah, this is everybody watch Bitcoin. Everybody no. Bitcoin is signaling, but altcoins are signaling more. Actually, I get a better idea. Tucker, could we pull up Total 3?
Yes, we can.
Because I want to see how Total 3 is holding up against Bitcoin.
Ooh, that's rough.
I mean, that looks like a pennant to me. If you just draw the lows and draw the highs.
Yeah.
And then draw the lows in there just for context for the audience. And then draw how that breaks out if this ends up being a pennant.
Raduna, I'm in the Discord just for other people to know. I see what you did there.
I mean, that's Total 3. That is Total 3. What is Total 3 made up of? Is it made up of Bitcoin?
Bitcoins.
Is it made up of Ethereum?
Absolute
It's made
shitter.
up of jokes.
All the altcoin market looks like it's about to rally. And people are hyper focused on Bitcoin as if it's going to drop somewhere to some lower low.
Do you know what
Very,
Total
very
3 is made of, Will?
What's that?
Dogs.
Dogs. Dogs that go up?
Just dogs.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is.
Man.
I mean, for me, this is very telling. It's very, very telling. Not only that, where are we at on Total 3? If we were to look at this as a wedge, are we at the high end range, Tucker, or are we at the low end range?
Oh, Raduna is
I
Sebastian.
mean, what? Middle.
Are we at the middle? Because that looks like it's below the middle.
It seems like pretty much the middle there, brother.
No, I'm saying like from where if you're following this, this pennant, I would
That's
argue
actually
this.
pretty clean.
bottom.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's super clean.
Yeah. Give me that.
So you got horizontals and uptrend in your favor in this area in my perspective. So you got horizontal support and you've got the pennant uptrend playing in your favor.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I think it looks good. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
I don't think you're coming back to there, man.
No, I don't either.
I'd say pull your trend from the low and run it across. But yeah, that one looks pretty good. Let's go. Let's do something different. Let's go with the GME stock chart.
Just straight up. Oh wait, no, I just pulled up. Yeah, that worked. That worked all right. Let's no gaps. We don't want gaps.
How's the RSI look on that?
There she is.
Oof, that looks like a tight knee. Even on your market cipher looks tight.
I know.
That looks like it's getting ready to rip. Let's throw up a fib on that.
From where?
High to low. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
there?
Yep. Perfect.
Wait,
What's your
need-
1618?
Yeah, that's what we need. 93.
So if this thing were to rip off these lows, that's gonna be a nice move.
Jimmy is going to 90. Oh, that's funny. I was just looking at the chart and I was like, it's gonna go to 90, and then I open up your chart and I saw the 6.618.
Yeah. 93, baby.
93. Yeah. That's gonna be pretty close to my $100 calls, man.
I might have to punt some calls on this thing.
That's gonna be pretty close to my $100
How
calls.
far out? How far out are yours?
Mine's in the month.
In the month. Damn.
Yeah. I'm at zero here. I'm getting absolutely shreked, or it's this shit's gonna print.
I might have to.
What do you think about this, Tommy?
I have not got a clue about this one, Will. I'll be completely honest with you. I have a feeling that this is either just going to bleed into oblivion, or there's going to be some news that is going to spike it in the next 2 weeks. His calls expire in what, less than two weeks worth of trading. So I can't imagine he would literally just throw away that much money, but it's the whole saga is kind of ridiculous, right?
Well, Tim against the market, essentially. Well, against the hedgies. So
his liquidity is
hard
going to
tell.
have to be people getting squeezed at this point. And unfortunately, GameStop did not really do him any favors with that stock offering that they did last week. But if he's still in the calls, and I would assume a majority of his net worth are in the calls, like, probably something's going to happen, right?
Hyperlight says he's moving them up. Is he actually moving them up?
He's moving them up?
What do you mean?
I don't know. That's what he says. He says he's moving them up.
Oh, this is a great comment.
I can't believe I missed
Yeah,
it.
man, it was crazy. It was wild.
Great comment.
Oh yeah. I'll do that right now. My bad on the upload.
Yeah,
Tommy,
this
what?
But
What strike were your calls, Tommy?
40 $40. So they
40.
were in the money, and then they were not, and now they're not, obviously, but I have until the end of the month. So
And
Hold on,
Will's are for
Mine's
Yours-
100, bro.
yours.
I
is
didn't take them
100?
with anywhere near as much size as Roaring Kitty, though. So it's like, for me, it's a throwaway gamble position. For him, it's literally his net worth.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
But I'm still holding out faith, man. I'm gonna turn my brain off like a true GME fanboy on Reddit, and we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how
Tommy,
it goes.
you didn't go with the $100 calls?
No, dude. What when I was telling you I was buying the calls, actually, because I bought them the Friday before he posted the the second round of memes or whatever. The options tree only went up to $40, and then he tweeted about it on Sunday night or Monday morning, and the options tree expanded into like 3 digits for GameStop. And so I probably would have bought one of those options originally, but I'm stuck with the 40s for now, Will, which it doesn't feel like the worst thing in the world. Hundreds feel pretty far away, even though that's still kind of my target, but they feel a little bit far away right now.
I'm on $100 calls, bro.
You just bought some, Tucker?
Yeah, I filled some
Hell
just
yeah.
now.
Did you go 100 or would you go?
Sure.
No, I went somewhere in between you two.
Bro,
100 is excessive. Will.
100 is weak, man.
You're gonna need an enormous. I like to have them end up in the money. So,
He's sort of like that.
but I went a little more aggressive than Tommy. But
Oh man, how do you go in Jamie and not go 100? That's all I'm trying to figure out, man.
yeah, they're gonna print. All right, guys.
I don't know why people are so, you know, they don't get it, man. They need more protein.
They
just-
need
look,
the father
just-
figure.
Just all in on $100 calls by end of month, and you're good. That's it.
Have you guys ever seen that movie Keanu?
Yeah.
It's one of the it's a
Wait,
terrible
Keanu?
movie, honestly,
Keanu
but, like,
Reeves.
no, Keanu the comedy movie by Key and Peele. It's about a kitten named Keanu, and it's not a good movie, but Key and Peele are pretty funny, and like one of the songs they play in that movie all the time is "Father Figure" by George Michael.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Man, these are gonna print, huh? Yeah, let's go. Jeez.
$100 calls, bro. I'm telling. Watch. You know how hard I'm gonna print if those hit 100.
Yeah, no, I know. You
Bro,
would
I'm
not sell them at. You would sell them at like 70. Will you can't wait for 100.
Oh, bro.
I mean,
look,
they'll do like a 10x, probably more.
the
than
other
that.
day when
Go to 70.
when price spiked, I was up like almost what was it 700%.
I didn't even check IV, bro. It's not even worth it.
Nah, you got to check IV.
You're just-
Pull up IV.
No, you're just cooked on IV either way.
No, man. Look.
Let me see.
Boys, we
I'm doing, like-
pumping.
Are we pumping? Are we pumping?
Will
Just on M5.
Todd said Will hates money.
Oh, guys, we are pumping.
I always love when you say that, Tucker. Though, like
I know.
we in all these streams, we always like talk about something, and then you're like, checking our charts and doing something in the background. Then you're like, boys, we pumping.
Boys, we're pumping.
Are we pumping? No, not really.
It's just a result for market makers, but
Little 100x
listen,
wipe out.
listen, Evan Casey, you need to do better, man. You're not bullish enough. You need to buy more XRP and get your mama to buy XRP. Listen, not bullish enough. Not
And you
enough
need to get on the
comments,
show. All right.
and
We'll,
you need
we'll
to get on
buy.
the show.
That's
We'll
real.
all buy XRP live on the show if you get on the show.
Jackus, we are at 270 likes. Are you willing to compromise the cook?
It's not 300.
Oh,
Damn.
oh man,
I
guys,
don't
we
make
need
the rules.
29 more likes for
Thanks, buddy.
Jackus to cook you some special alpha. If you're wondering about the Bitcoin bottom being in, or if you're worried about Zoran's prediction of going to 44K Bitcoin,
Someone's prediction.
you gotta hit the like button, guys, because Jackus will address his thoughts on Bitcoin. And I'll be honest, they have played out to an absolute T over the last few weeks, and especially this week. I was really hoping for a breakout, and Jackus absolutely nailed it. So seriously, hit the like button, guys. I want this alpha. You guys want this alpha. The world needs this alpha, and we are at 14 likes away now. 14 likes away. There's more than 300 viewers in this stream, brother. We have 357 watching right now, 800 viewers on X. Shout out to all of you guys, the viewers, for tuning in, by the way. I always appreciate we always appreciate big crowds, but we got to hit the like button. And we're bugging you a little bit harder today because we are getting close to that threshold, and I know you guys can get there.
Oh boy.
297, guys. We need 3 more panic leggers.
Football
Jackus
is
is
pumping.
Oh, Jackus, we got it. Greedy Jackus
got it?
We got it. 300
Let's
likes.
go.
Wait.
If we could throw confetti
Boys.
on the screen, we would do it, but I don't know. how
Boys,
to
we
do
got
that.
him. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
We got him.
All right,
All
Jeff.
right. I was just joking, guys. So yeah.
He doesn't have anything.
Bro, we would lose so many
You
viewers.
start to see the lights go down.
I was like, sure, you guys not gonna make it. And no, listen, I always listen. Oh, all right. Did I share the stream or no?
No, let him get the screen so he can cook.
Right.
You gotta
I'm
share
sure
it.
I was sure I already clicked the button, but maybe no. All right. We ready? We live?
I
You
don't.
there, Tucker?
Boom.
There we go.
Boom.
Ooh.
Boom. Let's go. Debated. Now listen. So, all right. You guys were promised alpha. You guys gonna get it. All right. So let's.
It looks like an
clean up,
Elliott wave structure there.
Now listen. I was just using numbers because if I just put like there is a rule.
Sorry,
on Twitter.
sorry, Jackus.
But you can actually listen. They are waves. Like they are. But the thing is that if you do not like, because I was using this fractal with Bitcoin, we will. All right, let's actually get to it, right? So I think I was using it on this one, and back here, right? I feel in some ways it's fairly similar. Obviously, the hard time frame context is slightly different, but like locally, this could play out to some degree. But if you do not use like these little, notes on for people, they will not see it. So if I were to just like, put the charts like this, they would not know. They wouldn't. What I find interesting is like how here we came like super close to the upper wick, right? But did not sweep it. Look at this one. We came like, and by the way, you can like put upper like 8 hour. Oh shit. Where did you go? You can put on like 8 hour, right? Or maybe 12 hour. Yeah. And then you'll see the wick, right? So we came very close to that wick as well, but did not sweep it. They always do this because they will make you feel like, hey, we are pumping to new highs, and then a rug. And then you are like right now. And by the way, do you guys remember when we were live on this stream on Tuesday and I was doing that very weird noise like when I said like we are gonna pump from here, like and then that's how bulls felt like right down here they felt really bad. Lots of them are feeling bad now as well, like what's going on, the pump, sorry, it's not pumping, come on, help me. Now it's like relief, and then it's going to do like most likely like some low time frame shenanigans here, and then boom, and oh no, it's over, I'm selling everything, I can't take this anymore, and then poof. But the thing is, it always does this, right? So what they are trying to do right now is shake you out, and they do it with these little moves. They break spirit with each of these moves, with each of these sideways moves. They break the spirit, and here it was pretty much the same. We also had a range, right? So like there was this range. We kind of like broken, below it. We could say that we had like this range, right? We broken below it. We had a, it's not exactly the same, but like the thing is that higher time frame wise, we were bullish. We were coming at a confluence of a decent 3D breaker. We were coming at a confluence of this breakout structure. There was lots of ones, and here we broke. This was already decent, but then we broke the low. We went higher. Everyone was like range reclaim, but we retested because what's important here is that it went down in a straight line. It did not create any structure on the way down. So when it went up, it needed to flip this level at least. It did not. So it came back, retested the supply. People got bullish very quickly. What they do, they wrecked you one more time before they pump it, right? So this is something that you just gotta expect in a range that's inside of this bigger range. That's just what you gotta expect. And I was saying this multiple times. In a range, they will be taking lows and highs on a daily basis. So what I do expect is that they can do it like this. Maybe the pump doesn't even come from here, right? Like I do not know, and I truly don't. Is exactly how they do it. Like, do they do it like this and then pump it? Do they go very deep on this drop, or do they maybe like do a quick pump, right? People get bullish again, and then they do it again, right? Like this higher time frame upside is what we can count with right now. This little shenanigans, not so much. There is multiple ways how they can play out. What we can see, what I was anticipating many times, and there is probably this. Let me hide these. BTC fractal from June. I'm not sure which one of these. Oh yeah, this one, right? So we were anticipating that they'll probably come for these. And what I was saying, by the way, what I was saying to the guys before we began the range is that, well, let's start from here, right? So we were anticipating that we will drop below these lows. We'll see if we go all the way below this one, right? I still think that's fairly possible. But think of it, right? Think of it. We are trading at 66,666, nearly the devil's number. Down here, it's just 3%, but people will be panicking on a 3% move. Think about it, right? Like if I were to put in the daily time frame, we had this type of moves back in the day. Not that many days ago, we were getting these types of days. Those were the scary ones. Now people are panicking on days like this, which is absolutely nothing. In the future, we will be getting 10K candles in a single day when we will be trading up here. All right. Right now, this is nothing, but because it's taking so much time, like again, this candle is taking the whole day. Imagine staring at this chart the whole day. It's not doing anything. Like you are staring at this, right? It's not moving. Like come on, do something. It's not doing anything if you are on this time frame. Like sure, you're gonna switch the daily time frame and it'll be like all right, but it's not doing anything. So what you do is go on an hourly time frame, and then you're like, oh no, it's so over. No, it's not. It's the hourly time frame. It's a useless time frame. It's where the baits are. The real juice is right here. And so what they are doing, right? And what was going on here? And let's go actually into the replay button, is that we were slow grinding upward all the way from range lows. And by the way, do you remember how everyone told you like we will see 53K? And it was on the menu, like it could have happened, but then you should have seen this little support holding. You should have seen it, and then when we came back higher, this was giving lots of hints that the range got.
That's a big buyback.
Next.
That was a big buyback.
Yeah,
from that level.
Yeah, totally. That should and the impulse it happened there was also a lot telling. But now that we were coming from here, lots of people were anticipating the breakout. Like it was taking really so many days of upward movement, and so that's 36 days. Lots of people were trying to get this trade on leverage, probably with very tight invalidations, thinking like, hey, all right, we are breaking higher. I'm just gonna even if like price drops here, even if price drops, like my stop loss is safe, right? Wherever they put it, like you definitely see these lows, but you know that everyone that was buying here, right? You have to think like how many people think. People like to use tight stop losses. So what they do, right? They lots of people were entering on this retest. This was their play, right? This was their play. I'm gonna enter here, and I'm gonna target. And even if they were targeting like here, they wouldn't take the profits there. So they would still ride it higher. So they are feeling comfy, hey, I'm gonna make a bank, and then all right, this is nothing, just a healthy retrace, and then price comes back and they're like, oh, please don't hit my stop loss, don't hit my stop loss. I think it's going to come here. to take the stop loss at minimum. So what I would love to see, and I was telling this ahead of the show, right? When we were trading at this range, that was totally different. And Tucker was like making a good point, which I will discuss. So he marked this range and this range, right? And I was saying that what I really liked here is that we created this range. We can mark it. And we had this one. And when we did that deviation below, right? And again, I will just remind that lots of the accounts that are loud, were expecting lower. They were at least expecting a retrace of here. We front run these highs. They were expecting a retrace of 31, never came. Just quick reminder. That's very important to remind these. So we did the deviation. We pumped. But what was happening here? So many people were expecting a pullback down here, right? Like, all right, maybe we had a deviation, but I will wait for a pullback. That's still good. But the thing is that even people that were spot long or so, there was no easy leverage longs. Like nobody was anticipating a breakout coming from down here, right? Like it wasn't happening at the range highs, or like at least here, right? It happened straight from here, went straight higher. This caught so many people off guard, so many. Not to mention how many people were still expecting the post-ETS sell-off, right? That's another one. So that's a clear difference. Let me actually add this one back on. That's a clear difference to this one, because this one is happening at the range highs, right? It's not happening like it would be different if we went here and then we were doing the reaccumulation here and then went straight to the upside, right? That would be different. Now, given that we are here, this is where lots of people are anticipating the breakout, not like here. People did not anticipate the breakout. People are anticipating breakout here. So what needs to happen is we need to stop them out. And what is going on here? In my opinion, we are doing this, PO3 well, where you get the people that you induce the buyers right here. You drop it lower and we can speculate how deep this drop is going to be. But here you induce the sellers, right? All of those people should be probably like this, just to be a little bit more precise. But below this blue box, you induce the sellers, the willing sellers from all of this box. Anyone that bought here is going to be selling. Anyone that bought here, or here or wherever is going to be selling. That's a lot of liquidity, lots of very easy liquidity.
Could be a
for
big
the market
wick.
makers.
Could be a big wick, given the amount of ROI we put in up here.
Yeah. We'll see if it's a wick, or I think we can even trade here for a few days. It would still be okay. And then we will probably, and then from here, I would love to see us go quickly, right? Do not there is going to be lots of people who will be expecting some type of breakout and retest to get a comfy long. You're not going to get a comfy long. It's going to be scary breakdown. And then if we are bullish, which I think we are, and we are retesting a very strong demand zone down here, the move from here should be very quick to the upside, and we should break straight higher. Like if you're gonna get something right on this move up, it's going to be tiny retraces. Like the price will move up very quickly. You're gonna get this. People expect higher, then it's going to be like this, right? This is what's probably going to be happening within this move up, but it needs to be quick from here, as people are not expecting that, like something like this one, right? And as long as you are within, you do not there are no reasons to be anticipating 44K. Why would you anticipate 44K right now when you have a very strong support in this region? There is no reason. People, lots of the times what people do is when the price moves into a support, they somehow anticipate it's going to break. There's always Like I don't get it. It was like it's the same analogy, just higher time frame. It's like when everyone up here was like, please, if we have a 20k retest, I'm gonna buy everything. Then 20k retest come and they're like 20k is not going to hold. It did not though, like due to FTX. Otherwise, it probably would. But like if you just disregard this little deviation, it did hold. It was a great buy, and people just did not do it because they were scared. And the same thing is usually here in these little situations. So yeah, I mean, what do you guys think?
No, I mean, I didn't want to adhere to this plan earlier in the week because I really felt like you could see some structural similarities with Bitcoin and Nvidia, for example. Some other stock charts that have printed a similar pattern in the past. So I have been kind of in the camp all week that like upside is more of an inevitability than a question mark, right? Because you have so many people up here who are like, oh, is the cycle over? Is the cycle topped? Whatever. And for me, I'm just asking myself the question, when moon, literally just when moon, because I have so much conviction at this point that it is coming. But yeah, it does look like we are going to get a bit of a deeper pullback on Bitcoin, at least, from the local highs. And when I say deep pullback, that really isn't even saying that much, right? Like 62, 63K. I think it's really the huge swings that we've seen in the pricing of altcoins, I think, that are driving the just extreme level of emotions that we're seeing from market participants right now. While Bitcoin continues to paint a picture that is overwhelmingly bullish on kind of, just about every, standpoint. So if we do wipe again on Bitcoin, trade towards 63, 64K even, altcoins obviously leg down again, but I think they would, given what you've laid out with Bitcoin here, and I agree, if we are to essentially take all the stops from this higher low and then trade in a way that doesn't give many people the chance to catch that long, I think altcoins will probably bounce back from those legs down pretty quickly. But there will be a lot of fear in the market, obviously, over the next few days if that is going to happen, which is, I mean, that if you're looking to get long, I guess that is exactly kind of what you're looking for, rather than consensus at the highs, that we are indeed going higher, which, as you pointed out, Jack, is, we've been transacting in the upper bound of this range now for a few weeks consecutively. And there was a lot of conviction at the highs that we were going to break out. So maybe just a little bit, you're shaking out the low T weak-handed bulls, I think, with these little pullbacks, and ultimately the over-levered ones as well. But I agree with you. I didn't want to agree with you at the start of the week, but I think it does seem like the path of least resistance, at least for now. And then I think we go higher.
Yeah. Listen,
I think for me, like, fear is like irrelevant at this point. I've talked about it many times. Like, I think you've already tagged your lows. You could definitely tag a little lower, but like the whole point is like it's not going to be enough to really to even entertain. Why even entertain it? I think again, and I spoke on this yesterday. I'm going to continue to kind of iterate this because I'm tired of people, not you, Jackus, but like people in general, right? Bears in general, discussing lower prices. Unless you're looking at leverage, the positions that you're looking to for price to go are just irrelevant. Like, unless you're looking for a perfect leverage entry, then what is the point of these lower prices for a lot of individuals? And I also find it kind of interesting because I think like not enough people look at it like that. They're just like, oh, okay, 54K Bitcoin program, I'll wait for 54K Bitcoin, versus like trying to front run the masses. And this is what I continue to tell people all the time is like, front run any price that you hear. So if you hear consistently 55K, 10 to 20% higher, right? Just front run the shit out of it, especially on spot. Like, I'm not waiting for anybody. I'm not waiting for anything to come in and signal for me to take entries. I'm just taking entries when I think they're at good price ranges.
You guys remember this meme? I just find it so funny.
That's a good one, man. That's a good one.
I like the back in the BitMEX days, man. Arthur Hayes, order submission error.
Make Arthur great again, man. Make Arthur great again.
Those were the days.
That was before my time, but I would imagine with the amount of leverage trading I do, I would have hated Arthur Hayes.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh
Yeah,
man.
leverage makes sense to look for certain price ranges, but at this point, with a bull market in full force, spot just doesn't make any sense. Once you kind of semi-achieve your price range, I think it's a go. I think it's a green light for entry.
The thing about leverage is it's always great at amplifying, and I'm gonna have to say the word, but like it's always so great at amplifying convexity. That's what you should be using it for. If you're super bowled up, like it's a way for you to gain more exposure to the upside for a much cheaper cost of capital. And in this case, in a trend, right? Like if you believe we're about to trend aggressively, if you're about to, whether that be it to the upside or the downside, you can take more exposure to that idea for less capital and ultimately be exposed to the market. Because ideally, you're not just like, unless you're just an absolute Chad, someone like smartestmoney.eth that can just keep, martingaling any bad position. You don't really want to be sitting in leverage positions for just a ton of time, because leverage positions always get hunted. And you think about how often crypto, I forgot, there's like this whole chart, right, with crypto where you can see exactly, like if you're in a 5x, a 10x, a 25x, 100x position, exactly how long the average crypto asset will rebalance that percentage change. And, usually you can't sit in a leverage position that long. So it's really supposed to be more of kind of like a short-term way of boosting your conviction to an idea. But unfortunately, most people do not use leverage for that. It's like the perfect like microcosm for greed within crypto, right? Like it's like you said, Will, like you can just sit and spot and make a ton of money. And you have people out here getting incinerated because they're like 20x long altcoins on leverage that have no liquidity. and we've seen them get nuked on repeat over and over and over again. But most people use leverage incorrectly, but it's a great tool to get exposure if you think we're about to trend really hard. But most people will get the timing wrong, and they're going to get their convictions wrong when it comes to actively applying it. But if anybody has anything else to add, I will let you speak your piece. Otherwise, we can look to wrap things up here. We have been going for about an hour and a half, so pretty good spot to wrap things up, guys. It was a good show. I'm impressed with the audience, guys. We didn't have Max or Louis today. We still got to over 300 likes. He's gonna be impressed when he hears about that. I'm sure Max will want to cook for you guys as well, maybe tomorrow or Monday. But glad that we got to see the incredibly valuable alpha that Jack has brought us. Hopefully it maybe brought you a little bit of peace of mind with the price action that we're seeing today, obviously over the course of this week. And we continue this lovely range on the corn. It continues.
Listen, everyone, what people are not getting is that this is not how markets stop. This is a giant cup and handle forming. And doesn't matter how long we spend here, you're gonna get this.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that I don't even
This
remember
is a
what video it
conservative
was,
target.
but it was a while ago that I brought up a cup and handle potential here, and that was before we even started to form this handle. But I do have one last thing to say, all right, and that is, if your joints hurt, drink water. if your feelings hurt, drink protein. All right. That's pretty much my closeout
Good
statement.
advice, Will. That's good stuff.
That's great advice, man. I'm gonna go work out after this, and I'm gonna have myself a big old glass of protein shake after this. I would have done it anyway, but because you said that, Will, I'm gonna add an extra scoop of protein to my shake. But we can go ahead and wrap up there, guys. As always, a few housekeeping measures before we finish up. A reminder, guys, that we have launched our brand new hedge fund, BB Wealth Management. That is a long and short fund run by the BB team. And we utilize our strategies, our skills, our experience to be able to navigate, primarily digital asset markets and crypto, obviously, in a way that takes into account crypto's asymmetric history for outsized returns, as well as the investment risk posed in any markets. But we are very beyond excited, not just that we can begin trading it, but also that we can potentially offer you the ability to invest in it as well. So if becoming an accredited investor or an LP for our fund is something that interests you, we do have more details linked in the description of this video. Just shoot us an email. We'll get back to you with more details, answer hopefully any of your questions, et cetera, et cetera. So moving on to the BB Academy, guys. Continue to think it is one of the best priced assets in the market. We are, in my opinion, about to mark up, pretty aggressively here over the next few months. And, BB Academy was, we'd priced it lower so that we could give you guys the opportunity to get in that. We have now raised it to full or to fair price. I have to say that it is fair price, guys, because you get tidbits and educational bits.
It's cheap. It's cheap.
No, you don't get everything I just said.
Wait, Tommy, should we play the video on here?
We can play the video. Yeah,
it's like a minute. Yeah,
we'll just play the video.
It's a banger. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna play.
Max can say it better than me anyway. So
yeah. Let's see. Hang on, let me put this over here.
Yeah, I knew somebody was going to make the comment.
What? Okay.
Oh, man.
Unless you thoroughly understand technical and fundamental analysis, you won't make money investing in financial markets. In this class, we're going to talk about everything that you need in order to navigate financial markets. Skills that can help you if you're a beginner, intermediate, or a seasoned trader. Everyone wants to know the big secret to navigating financial markets, and the truth is that everyone can learn how to do it, and we're going to show you how.
Max is the CEO and founder of Because Bitcoin. He has been a full-time investor for over a decade and has quickly become a trusted voice in the digital asset field. He has appeared and been featured in nationally acclaimed financial media outlets for his successes in financial markets.
The broad meta hack is that these strategies and concepts work, and they work really well. You've all heard the saying, 99% of traders lose money. I think that one-liner was created by Wall Street in an attempt to deter you from investing your own capital. It's been my experience educating that well over the majority can learn to navigate financial markets successfully. But there's a lot of the wrong information out there that gets looped in with the right information. It becomes cloudy. We're going to clear that up for you. We filtered out the wrong information. If you learn how to invest your own money in financial markets, it gives you powers you didn't have in all sorts of places. My name is Max. I'm the CEO of BB. Welcome to our Academy series.
Boom.
Banger.
I mean, he says it much better than I could. Definitely check out the BB Academy, guys. You get educational tidbits from every single person on this team. And as I always say, we all approach markets in a very different, yet obviously equally effective manner. So I think it's a very valuable educational tool. So moving on to our programming, guys, and then we can wrap up for good. Market check. If you enjoyed the show, if you're a market check enjoyer, shout out to the comment section once again, because you guys got to our like threshold. I forgot who said it earlier, but Chad Chat. It was a Chad Chat today. Thank you guys. But we'll be back 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow for the final show of the week. A reminder that we are live Monday through Friday. and we can talk about, I mean, we will talk about literally everything on this show, right? Shitcoins, stocks, crypto, everything in between. And we have a lot of fun doing it. Yeah, we have a lot of fun doing it. Not to forget Market Talk by the legendary King Wabi, or hosted by the legendary King Wabi. That is a Twitter space. And just like Market Check, it can take on a variety of different flavors. So make sure to check out that as well. Timing may vary a little bit more, but make sure to stay subscribed and following our Twitter so you can be notified, not just when we schedule the spaces, but also when we go live. But that is it from us, guys. That is it from us. We will see you for another episode tomorrow. This week is flying by, but y'all have a great rest of your Thursday, great rest of your week. And thanks again for tuning in.